Better.
It's just a little bit slower.
We are live now.
All right. Thank you so much and welcome on board, everyone. We are happy to have you join us today as we are going to be hearing from Dr. Kalpana Karia. So thank you so much for creating time to be here today. And I'll just give you a little bit background on Dr. Kalpana Karia. She started learning yoga earlier on in her life from her father. And at the age of 18, Dr. Kalpana went to London, where she went to further her studies, studying radiology. And after that, while in India, she went to many yoga classes. After completing her studies in India, Dr. Kalpana went to India, Rishikesh, where she took an intensive yoga teachers training course with the Sivananda Ashram. And she reports that yoga has always been her passion. And she continued updating her knowledge up to today from 1982. And from 1982 to 1986, she did a series on television teaching yoga on the local, to Kenyans on the local Kenyan television, and later published her book, which was her first book, Yoga for Health, based on her TV series her TV series. She was later appointed as the director for East African Studies by the British School of Yoga, where she taught yoga voluntarily and trained many teachers. So at this point, I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Kalpana Karia, and maybe you can tell us a little bit more about yourself as you continue to lead us into today's session. In today's session, we're going to be diving into universal breath. Welcome, Dr. Kalpana.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. Namaste. Well, she said also, as you all know, last week we had session 1 of the universal breath, in which we spoke about how the breath is totally connected with the Fibonacci sequence, the golden ratio, and how our whole body, mind and soul, the brain-body system is on the breathing. Now, today we're going to do a little bit more advanced, part 3, I would say, part 2 and part, I was there last week as well, and we did quite a bit in the Karura forest, thanks to Neha and the PMC group. And it was really a wonderful session in the Karura forest as well. So now today, not wasting too much of your time, I will start with the prayer, and then we will talk about the second part of this. I'll do a recap on the first part with the PowerPoint presentation, and then we'll go to the second part. Okay. All right. So we can start with the prayer. Om Agyan Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I bow down to all the great masters from whom we are there today because of their teachings. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, would you like to make me the host, then I can share the screens? Hello, Neha?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
you can make me the host, then I can share the screen and I can put it on Facebook as well. Is it okay?
Okay, you want to put on Facebook, right?
Yeah, and I'll also put share the screen. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah.
And after I make you host, you make me co-host, okay?
Yeah, all right, fine. That's okay. We'll all just sit straight and just take a few deep breaths in and out. Just inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in and out. In. And you're going to do the last time, remember I taught you we did the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So you inhale to a count of 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 6 you exhale. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So remember, last time we spoke about the 12 breaths per minute. Now, what is this TVR breathing? The TVR breathing is hang on. Oh, it's already on. Okay, it's fine. The TVR breathing is actually the technique, the volume, and the rhythm. Now, we all have been sent here with a bag of breaths, like, so we all have been sent here with 36 breaths, 12 breaths, and 18 breaths. But in time, we forget our breathing, we forget the ratio of our breathing, we forget the rhythm of our breathing. Life should be full of rhythm, and we forget it, and that is the reason we have problems in life. We have health problems, we have so many problems arise because of lack of correct breathing. We are not breathing in rhythm and we're not breathing in harmony with the universe. Now, last time, as I just said, that the universe breathes with 12 breaths per minute. All the plants are breathing at 12 breaths per minute. That is the rhythm. And we were sent in this world, as a small baby. Okay, when a baby becomes a little bit crying and hungry, it's 36 breaths per minute. When it's a little bit calm, playful, it's 18 breaths. And it's really sleeping and calm, it is 12 breaths per minute. And this is the ratio. And how is the inhalation and exhalation? It's TVR. So the technique is that the chest and abdomen both moving on inhalation outwards, on exhalation inwards. It should be 3 seconds of inhalation and 2 seconds of exhalation. This is what we were sent in this world, in the mother's womb, and we were trained before we came here that this is your breathing. But if we forget what we were trained for, and then what happens? Then we lose out. Like there's a very nice story which Guruji was saying. Anyway, that there was a sick father, and the boy, he gave the boy some money. He said, go and buy me some medicine and some food. So the boy went to buy some medicine and food. He bought it, he kept it there, and especially the food, because he had to give. And he saw some people playing football. So they told him, why don't you join us? And he says, okay, fine. And his passion was football. So he left the food and he left the medicine and he started playing football. And then the game was over. When the game was over, then he realized that, one by one, all the players started going away. And of course, the last coach was remaining. And he says, aren't you going home? What are you waiting for? He says, everybody's gone, one by one, out of the game. And he says, yes. He says, I have to take food for my father. By the time he went to the food, the dogs had eaten the food. The medicine was not there. It was all like, and he went home to his father, and his father said, I had sent you for medicine and food. What did you do? You just got engrossed in other things and you're coming back home empty-handed. So this is the game of life. God has sent us here with a bag of breaths, right? With these breaths is what is going to take us up, back to Him. We're supposed to go back to our Father in heaven with this bag of breaths. But what do we come here and do? We lose out on the rhythm of breath which our Father sent here for. We lose out on the technique our Father sent here for. We lose out on the volume of breath our Father sent us. And we get engrossed in the game of life. Mine, yours, his, envy, jealousy, greed, all that is the game of life. But we have to be aloof and remember what our Father has sent. And that is what this TVR, this 3-step rhythmic breathing, is teaching us. It's just 3 steps: the technique, the volume, and the rhythm. So how it's helping, I had already spoken about it last time. Now today we're going to do the second aspect of it, which is the refining breath, the rejuvenating, how to refine that breath. So remember, we did the meditation, most of you, last time. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Inhale, inhale, inhale with chest and abdomen both, and then exhale, exhale, right? That is what we did last time. Now, coming back to, let me share the screen now, and then going to the, okay, this is our teacher. So you all can see the screen? Yep. Okay, that's good then. So then now we come to the 5 whys. Why, what, who, when, and where. Isn't it? We're always wondering why this, what happened, who is that, when did this happen, where are we going, where do we come from, when are we going? Isn't it? All these questions are there. Now, why we are here? Can anybody tell me why are we here? Why have we been sent here from the universe? Why have we been sent here? I'm asking a question, if anybody can. Poonamji, Neha, why are we here?
Ma'am, to learn and experience. And
Very good. Yeah, to learn, experience, it was our desire. We came here because of our desire. And so we have been sent here for some work. Like just the way in the story, the father sent the boy to go and get some food for him because he was sick father. So our father has sent us here to get something. Get what? Get to know our astral body. You see, the animals don't have an astral body, but we human have an astral body. So we have to manifest it. We have come from 8.4 million species of life. We've evolved, right? 1.1 animals, 2.3 insects, 3 million animals, plants, everything in progression. 8 million. Then there are 400,000 species of life, of humans. In that, even the one who tries to understand the spirituality, the one who is on the path of meditation, is the number 400 or 3999. 399. So you are already on the progression, and he sent us here to make our astral body, to understand who we are, where do we come from, what is our purpose in life, all the 5 whys. And that is the reason to. And how do we make our astral body? Main thing is with the breath. Okay. Now, why we are here for? Happiness, health, wealth. All these things come naturally. Health, happiness, and wealth. But main thing is total health. The atmosphere effects, the emotional health, the physical health, the mental health, the physical, emotional, all this are haywired. You see, this is how it's supposed to be. But the moment our mental health is haywired, our physical health, our emotional health, why? Because of our breath. Now, you can see how these functions, all the chakras, we have 7 energy centers in the body. And these energy centers are all focusing on how it is all focusing and how it is taking the energy upwards. We are supposed to take this energy upwards. So you can see from this picture how it travels the Mooladhara. I won't go deeply into the chakras, but basically the Mooladhara is the fight or flight, the fear, and then Swadhisthana is the sexual functions, elimination, then the Manipur is for digestion, assimilation, the muscles, then the cardiac, the Anahat is for electromagnetic. Okay. Is it okay now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Not
you see-
yet.
Oh, okay. I'll have to reshare the screen. All right. Okay. No? Can you see it now?
no.
I think I'm off the screen. Okay. All right. Okay, I have to share the screen again. Sorry about that. I don't know. There's a connection error. Okay. All right. That's okay now?
Yes, perfect.
Perfect. Okay. So we were on that one. I just put this here as well so it can be. Okay. So as you can see about the chakras. Now, if you see this, how the chakra started goes upwards, how the energy goes up and down is Ida, Pingla, and Shushumna. And this is how the energy should be flowing in our body. And this is how it flows through our breath. And nothing but the breath. Main thing is the breath. So if you go, what is total health? Through rhythmic breathing. Total health is through 3 SRB. So stage 1, 0 to 9 months, the child breathes 36 times a minute. Fast growing child breathing is rhythmic. Stage 2, 9 up to 18 months, it's 18 breaths. Then stage 3, 18 to 27 months, the child breathes 12 breaths per minute. But then stage 4, after 27 months, parents and teachers start interacting and start loving, threatening, warning. This is when the problem starts. And this is when we lose out on our breathing. And that's the most important aspect, is the breathing. Now, so once the rhythm is disturbed, the whole pattern of breathing goes wrong. The child no longer breathes in rhythm and no longer with both stomach and chest. Now the rhythm is in conflict. So whenever there's a conflict, there's a problem. So when there's a conflict between your breath, with the chest and abdomen are supposed to move in one line. But when there's a conflict, then there's a problem. And so what can we do? We need to form a habit of breathing. This is not a pranayam. This is not a meditation. This is a way of life. We have to form it a habit, just the way we form a habit of drinking water. You know, this time I need my water, that time. So this is which can now only come through practice. As we say, practice makes man perfect. So we need to continuously take 12 breaths per minute. Currently, we are taking, okay, so I won't, this I'd already explained last time, so I won't go so much into it. The TVR I'd explained last time, and you can see this TVR. So this is just a recap of last time. Now, today we come to the why. See how we are breathing in. What happens when we breathe in? Expansion. People think that's contraction, but it's expansion. And when we breathe out, it contracts. But we always think the other way around. When we breathe in, we try to do that. We breathe out, we try to expand, isn't it? But that's not the correct way. And how to breathe through the left and the right lung. Now, what will happen? What will be the result? Our cells will be in rhythm. Our breathing will match that of the innocent child, a true reflection of nature. Hence, we start to be in synchronization with nature. When we do that, we are in synchronization with nature. So that is, okay. So that is what the breathing. And sea waves also move at this 12 breaths per minute. Everything in nature. We explained about the Fibonacci sequence and how that works. So then you come to Swar Nadi. Swar means swash, breath. Nadi means the swastha, the health. So the 3 SRB teaches you exactly how the nadis work. The nadis are the Ida, the Pingla, and the Shushumna, and how the energy travels through. Ida is controlled by the moon, Pingla is controlled by the sun, and both together are only 4 minutes a day. How that, maybe the topic will take some other time. So we are all intelligent beings, so we ask many questions. Why should we do this? The smallest reason why we should do this is to get great health and to rise our consciousness, to be in the present moment. And by practicing this, the major component is the diaphragms. You know that the chest and the abdomen are separated by the diaphragms. The diaphragm controls the speed and the volume of the breath. That's the diaphragm is what's parting us. This will help in controlling the mind. And so let us see how the human body is working, right? We carry on oxygen, removes carbon dioxide, and we control the breath. Now, this you can see that how the diaphragms, the heart is right under the diaphragms, the lungs, and then we get the heart, then under the liver, there's the liver, stomach, gallbladder, pancreas, and then kidneys. Okay, so all this has to be functioning in synchronization. And how does it go into synchronization, right? That is the diaphragm. Now, can you see the diaphragm, all of you? And how many of you think that you are breathing correctly? You know, the mechanism of respiration. I'm just going to show you one video, how the respiration occurs with the diaphragm. Just see that video, how your diaphragms are moving up and down, up and down. Can you all see that? So on inhalation, they go up, on exhalation, down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You can see the side view of this video. Sorry, I'm going more into the biological part. I hope it's okay. I can skip it if you think it's. But you know, scientific. This is very necessary. Yeah. Now here, even you can see how the diaphragm is moving. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and from the side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. See how the cells are flowing, right? 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. This is how the internal. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale. So now the three, this will help in controlling thoughts, food, and sleep mainly. So the benefits are, look, we have controlled all the things we have wanted to control our lives, but could not. This is what Shitavarchi calls control without control. So now we come to the main, that was all the recap of last time. Now we come to the refining exercise. This has an effect on the organs of physical body. I'm going to show you the practical just in about 10 minutes, okay? Of the physical body, thereby affecting circulation of oxygen, and it has effect on our chakras. Chakras are the 7 energy centers of the body, and the nadis, as I just told you, the Ida, Pingala, Sushumna, and all this is affecting our astral body. So formation of our astral body totally depends on this rhythm of breath. Otherwise, when we die, we're going to be lost, and we have to keep on coming back and back and back. So ultimately, proper circulation leads to clearing of unnecessary emotions in the memory pattern dumps. Now, what is karma? People say that karma, it's my karma that I did this. Maybe I've done something in my past life. Yes, it does carry on. But the thing is, what are these karma? Karma are just unnecessary emotions and memory patterns which are dumped into your astral body, which are dumped into your breath body. And that is what the manifestation are. This clearing of these memory patterns and emotions bring back good health and other various aspects of life. So basically, we shouldn't just blame, oh, it's my bad karma, so it's okay. I mean, I have to just repay it. But you can cleanse your karma by doing the 3SRB. You can cleanse your karma by perfectly breathing. And then all your karmas, all your memory patterns which are dumped in it from lives after lives after lives will be cleansed. And that is what we want. We want to rise in our consciousness. We don't want to go down and keep on coming back with all those memory patterns. Yeah. So coming back. So now the how this is related, this I'm just going to show you the slide only. I won't go into the detail about our all the, you know, we have all the adrenal glands, the thyroid gland, thymus, all our endocrine system and all our organs are connected to our breath, and breath, but correct way of breathing. Now here even you can see that how the skeleton, that man is standing here with the tree pose, with all the chakras. And then how it's also affecting the skeleton. How does it affect the brain then? So the keynote is the major functions of this. Yeah. Okay. See 1, 2, 3, 4, how the organs are 5, 6, sixth one is there, 7, 8, 9, 10. How these are connected to the brain. And ultimately, we have to know our pineal gland. Everybody talks about the pineal gland, but the activation of the pineal gland is so important. If you don't activate our pineal gland, we cannot. And activation of pineal gland only happens, no matter what you do, what people say, but only happens when you breathe correctly, when you breathe with the universe. Yeah. So here are all the, I'll just go faster on all this. Okay. So now we come to refining exercise number 1. This is all rejuvenating, it's also called, which is the first one. The first one, we put both the hands. I'm going to do the 9-minute one after this. And you inhale and exhale, you expand 1, 2, 3. It's on 36 breaths per minute. So you do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. Now, what are the benefits of exercise number 1? So exercise number 1, both the hands here. You want me to go exercise by exercise, or we do the whole 9 minutes afterwards? What do you want to do? Huh? Would you prefer we going one by one, doing it theory and practical, or we do all the 9 later after explanation?
All 9
Poonamji?
later, ma'am, after explanation.
Perfect. Okay, fine. So the refining number 1, you put both the hands on the chest and you do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So this is like basically, you know, you get the music of 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, right? The same one, then you put it on your abdomen. And this, but what is the benefits of the first one? The first one, see, it's this. So I'll just show you in the 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, this is the first one. Okay. Then the second one, the first one targets the area of the chest. Deep, vigorous breathing results in expansion of the organs and breathes in new life into them, right? So all those dead cells, there's so many dead cells you have, it starts breathing new life into it. And this is how organs of the physical body work. You can see that, yeah, how it is, how the lungs and all this. So it aims, in the refining one, aims at the diaphragms, the heart, the lungs, and the thymus gland. So this is your thymus gland here, and there's so much blockages we have in our thymus gland. All our memory patterns are stuck in our thymus gland. So we have to remove them. So first, number 1, we remove. There's an affirmation here which we say that I will not be affected by external calamities. I'll not be affected by whatever people say or do about me. Okay. Then, so here you can see 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. How you breathe through the nose, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 is lined with them. All through the nose, not through the mouth. You never do the breathing through the mouth because there's no filtration there. There's no moisture there, and it cannot warm your blood up if you breathe through the mouth, right? So always breathe through the nose. When you breathe through the nose, it'll go in and through the epiglottis. As it goes in through the epiglottis, you can see how the whole thing is going through the vocal folds, through the larynx, and then trachea into the bronchial tree. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Only for 1 minute a day. These 9 minutes a day will change your whole lifestyle and change your whole health. I guarantee you. So see how the alveolus, the bronchioles, all that is working when you do the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale. So it's breaking down. All that dormant cellular tissues are all being broken down and rejuvenating. Only 9 minutes a day, but it works wonders. So you can see this video. And okay, going into the capillaries. Now this is going deeper into the capillaries. How the capillaries work as you do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. Okay. So that is now. So refining exercise 1, it affects the lungs. Now heart. How many people you see these days with coronary diseases, valve problems, ventricle problems? Many. We've made another video, but because of time, I won't go into that deeper of it. It's called Bypass the Bypass. So you can bypass the bypass. That video is called, and it's really wonderful video. Maybe I'll share it with you later. But you see, because we all go through heart surgery, as soon as we know we've got something wrong with the heart, straight away rushing to the cardiologist. Oh, do a bypass on me, put stents on me. But do you know it really diminishes your life when you're putting those stents in your lungs and when you but if you keep on breathing properly, then what happens is just refining one. It makes the lungs wet. Wet lungs are reduced, and bronchitis and asthma, TB, it clears heart, coronary valves, and all these ventricle problems are cleared. Thymus gland reduces. Reduced immunity system response and irregular breathing through the diaphragms. All this is normalized, regulated. Okay, so that is about number one. Number two, we've got 6 exercises only, yeah? Not 9, but 3 we repeat. This is putting both the hands on the abdomen, and we do the same. 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, now total focus on all right. So what happens here? Now let's go to the next one. Refining to targets the area of the upper abdomen and the solar plexus. Okay, deep, vigorous breathing results in expansion of organs and breathes in new life into them. We are making our organs dead, and we feel, oh, I'm feeling so tired now. Okay, and then we try to tell ourselves, yes, because I'm aged and I'm this and that. And no, it's not your age. It's not nothing. It's just the way you breathe. If you breathe correctly, you'll not age. You'll always remain healthy, young. All this only 1 minute, and then you see the difference. Okay, so refining access to the organs related are stomach, spleen, pancreas, liver, gallbladder, kidneys, and adrenal glands. Yeah, and all these organs are getting okay. Here you see how the human digestive system works. Okay, so here again, as you breathe, you do the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. It goes from when you eat. When you eat, what happens to the food? Have you ever thought? We forget who is taking care of the food you eat. Once you eat that food, what happens to it? You forget. Okay, the taste is in the mouth. Then what happens? So a bit of medical, but then when it goes and hits the esophageal sphincter here, it hits that. And if it is not clear, that is when again IBS and all the abdominal problems. Then it goes into the pyloric sphincter, from the pyloric sphincter into the duodenum, and from the duodenum into the jejunum, from the jejunum into the ileum, and goes all 21 feet is the ileum. And this is what the internal ileum is. Then it goes through, again, absorption happens, goes through the liver, and there you see ossification happens, and then it is taking it into the deeper level of our tissues. But who is doing all this? Who is doing? See now how it is affecting the lining of this. These are the lining of the cilium, and then this is how the human digestive works. So we think we've eaten the food and that's it. Something's happening inside. We are always so much into external. But do we ever realize the minute you put that food in your mouth, what sort of food you have put in your mouth and what is happening in your stomach, in your esophagus, in your whole system? Who is taking care of it? Yes, God is in everyone's heart. Paramatma within the heart is taking care of everyone. So anyway, the main reason is, I'll now try to cut it short. We have only 15 minutes. Stomach, acidity, heartburn, gastric ulcers, pancreas, pancreatic diabetes, liver, cirrhosis of the liver, jaundice, hepatitis A, B, C, gallbladder, right, gallstones, intestine, irritable bowel syndrome, duodenum ulcer, kidneys and adrenal glands, renal failures, and of course, so plastics enema. Now, the refining 2 also helps the liver. You see, the liver, what does it do? The liver absorbs your anger. The minute you get angry, all that is absorbed in the liver. But then with this breathing, it calms you down. It doesn't make you angry. So the liver has a connection with reasoning, logical thinking, right? Everything comes from the liver. The spleen has a connection with anxiety. The kidneys have a connection with fear. Whenever you fear the adrenal glands, there's so much of secretion of adrenal. That's why do we say that you should be a vegetarian? Because simple reason, when they're slaughtering the animals have so much fear. And then so much of adrenaline is, secreted, and all that adrenaline goes into the bloodstream. And then when you eat that meat full of adrenaline, full of the fear, then you come under a state of fear. And then that's when, because of that fear, all the other problems start. So, and then the adrenal glands has a connection to fear, right? That's what we just said, kidneys and adrenal glands, okay? So that was refining 2, refining 3, 4, 5, 6, I still have 3 more. Sorry, I'll go faster now. Refining 3 targets the cervical, lumbar, and sacral plexus. Deep, vigorous breathing with movements of the spine cleanses acids and activates the area from the spine upwards. Now here, what we are doing is, so you see here, both spine, the lower abdomen, the anal canal, everything is here. So here, you see, it goes up 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So it keeps on going up and up and up, right? As you breathe in and out through abdomen and chest both. So this one, third one is 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. First one is chest, second abdomen, now both. Okay, so both of them you have to keep on doing it upwards. Yeah, okay. And then it's very good for backache, spondylosis, degenerating spinal diseases, menstruation problems, constipation, knee problems, all this. Anyway, by doing the refining exercise, we are cleansing the spine with the upward and downward movement, because it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. We are at the same time doing the combination of exercise 1 and 2, hence the benefits of 1 and 2 are also obtained here. And now comes refining 4. 4 is what? 4 is the installment breathing, it's called. 5 times you breathe in, and then you breathe out with an expulsion. Okay, so this is how he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you do. So this is what you do, and this is what happens inside. In, out, in, out. So this is how your impulses work in your body. As you keep on exhaling all that negativity, what happens in your brain. These are all scientifically researched videos as well, not just, and scientifically researched. This is from Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Actually, it's directly from Patanjali Yoga Sutra as well. So that is what happens in your bloodstream, in your nervous system. And you have to remove all those little blockages. You see, all that fires up when you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. Okay. So, and then it's good for your circulatory system, enhances your blood circulation, heart pumping, all that. Okay, I'm not. So the body circulates 3 things: blood, electrical impulse, and memory. Did you know that? We always think that the body is circulating only one thing, but the body circulates blood, the electrical impulses within us. What are we? We are frequency, we are energy, and then, but energy full of memory. And all that memory is also circulated. Now, all the bad memory, as I said, we are so much into our this thing, karmic, and the karmic baggage is washed out because of these divine exercises. You understand? Yeah. So the nervous system has electricity, the blood has magnetism, the body has the electromagnetic aura. That we usually do a bioscan, and we have a bioscanning machine. It's called BioWell. You can Google and find out. So from the hands, we try to do the scanning before and after, and the machine is a Russian machine. You can Google BioWell, and it really, really works very good. So now we come to refining number 4. There are 2 more, okay, 5 and 6. So number 4, now you can see we are on number 4 actually, okay, where the pineal gland is and all that. Refining for blockages of static electricity, tension, memory patterns are the sanskaras, and the memory body hold history in the form of the body, okay. Now, what does it do here? It's cleaning memory body. Blockages in artery starts opening. Stress hormones, adrenaline and cortisol are affected. Body pulse reduced, improving elasticity and capacity of the lungs. Okay. Now we come to refining number 5. 5 is called a square breathing. So what you do is, here you can see you're seated inside. You inhale 1 breath, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And then hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You exhale for 5 seconds and you hold for 5 seconds. Now, when you inhale, you draw an imaginary line on your right side. Then when you hold, you draw an imaginary line above your head. Then you hold. Then you exhale, you draw an imaginary line, vertical line on your left side. And then when you hold, draw a line underneath you. So these are, let me take this out. So, okay. So you can see when you breathe out. So it's inhalation, 5 seconds holding. So kumbhak, it's richak, purak is inhalation. Kumbhak is antar kumbhak is retention. Exhalation is richak, and holding on exhalation breath out is called bahir kumbhak. So when you do this, again, what are the benefits of this? Yeah. So we come, oh, sorry. Okay. So benefits of these, we come to the benefits. Why am I getting stuck here? My PPT is getting stuck. I'll just stop sharing and go back again, okay? Okay. Yeah. Can I share it again? Okay. All right. So anyway, we were down somewhere there. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Too many. Okay. So we were on number. Which number were we on? The square breathing, correct? Here. So now what happens in the square breathing? Let's take the advantages, okay? 4 to 5 seconds hold, 1 to 5 seconds breathe in. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 inhalation, okay? Now here you can see this video when you're doing the square breathing. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You see what's happening inside? Yeah. How the diaphragm movement and everything in the body, the breathing is depending on the diaphragm. So you see what is happening inside the body, but we never want to see what's happening inside. This inhale, when the diaphragm contracts, pulls the lower part of the lungs downwards. Then exhale, the diaphragm and the lung relax and return to their resting positions. And then see, so it's the sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system. So the immunity is to do with the lymphatic system, right? The sympathetic nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system play a vital part and are balanced, because most of the nervous illnesses happen because of our main nervous systems. The lymphatic system controls immune response, recycling of blood cells, absorption and purification of tissue fluids. Okay, so this is sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. This side you can see the sympathetic nervous system, this side the parasympathetic nervous system, how it's working up and down, which organs. I'm just showing you the picture, can't go into the details about this because of time. Okay, so it gives the pause to the system, it brings calmness into the system, and refining plays the statue with the, okay. Now we come to exercise 6, which you breathe in and then you hold your nose, tuck your chin down, and you gulp, 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 gulp. When you gulp, what happens is all that energy which has been created now is moved up, and you're taking now the fresh cells and fresh this thing you're gulping in. So it's not saliva. Saliva in the mouth is mixed with a lot of purities, purified. So, and you do it for 1 minute, 3 times. Block the nose, swallow 5 times, right? Here, this is what you do. And this is very good for thyroid and parathyroid. Anybody with thyroid problems, anybody with vocal problems, straight away you do this. And this, you see how the thyroid gland works, the right and the left, and the isthmus as well, the pyramidal lobe. All these lobes play a vital part in our communication. This is the center of communication, how we communicate to the world. And by doing this, it improves the power of communication, power of truthfulness. We need to be truthful in life. We need to communicate. And apart from the physical benefits, it has a lot of spiritual benefits. It makes your voice nice, and automatically by doing this, you'll not want to hurt others, you'll not want to scream and shout at others, you'll not want to tell lies, and all these things don't come in the way because of this simple breath. So much it's going inside. Yeah. So the throat, larynx, parathyroid area of the face, the sinuses, pituitary, blood pressure. Okay, I will have to rush now, isn't it? Thyroid and parathyroid glands secrete the chemical hormone that controls production of calcium. Now, because we say that, oh, I don't have vitamin D, I don't have, we are so used to gulping the medicines, isn't it? But you have the medicine. You are the medicine. You don't have the medicine. You are the medicine, but we are externally looking for medicines and gulping down. Easy, isn't it? I have got thyroidism. Come on, let me take my thyroid pill. I've got blood pressure. Let me take my blood. You don't know how much harm those pills are doing. It controls growth and development. The pituitary is the master gland. So this is what the refining 6 does. Okay, here you can see the refining 6. When you gulp, 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 what does it do? Okay, by gulping, the adrenal glands get charged, balanced. All that fear hormones are excess fear hormones are all gone. And that is what happens into your system. Yeah, you can see that. So it is very, very powerful. And this is all deep research. So I want to go into all the endocrine systems now. Okay, so I will stop here. But then after number 6, you do number 3, number 2, and number 1 again. You repeat it. Why do you repeat it? Okay. So you repeat it from, let me stop sharing now, okay? Okay, so what you do is you repeat that. Why do you repeat number 5, 4, 5, 6? Anybody can tell me? So much we have explained.
Ma'am, you are muted.
My God. Okay, why do we reverse that? That's the question I'm asking before we start the exercise. And then 9 more minutes, okay? Why do we reverse it? Anybody? Huh? No?
Maybe to complete the cycle, ma'am, of Ida, Pida, Shuddha.
We completed the cycle when we gulp. But now, when we were gulping, it goes directly into our Muladhara. It goes directly into a moving center. The first center, Muladhara, is the moving center. The second center, the sex center. Now, sex center, last time even I said, doesn't mean whenever we hear the word sex, our mind goes like, oh, a man and a woman coming together. This is no. The sex energy, that Swadhisthana chakra produces sex energy, and that sex energy is formed you. Your mother didn't go and buy your eyes, nose, ears, and I wanted this in my child. It got formed by what? By that energy which was produced there. And that is the energy which will uplift you to even leave this body. That sex energy brought you, right? And that sex energy will even help you go away, because we have to detach from this body. Then the third one is the emotional center. And the fourth one is the, which one? The fourth one, heart, the center of love. What is God? You've not seen God. Everybody says, I don't know. Atheists say, I don't know, there's no God. Okay. Theists say God is everywhere. And somebody may say, no, God is has no form. Okay, that's also right. Some say God is only in a deity. That's okay. Some say God is only, but yes, God is within you. God is around you. It's all around you, because you are part and parcel of the supreme manifestation. And that is what's working inside you. Some energy, some power is giving all that work inside you, doing all that work. What is that work? That divine consciousness. God is nothing but that divine consciousness. You have to understand. We're also part and parcel of that consciousness. And that is the divine consciousness. Now, when it comes here, I told you earlier, I showed you the video that the thymus gland holds our memory patterns. Yeah. All karmic patterns are stuck here. Maybe you did something very wrong in your past life. You have it here. Yes. Okay. You did it. You died. You got this thing. But why carry on in this life? Because, back in the days, I used to do past life regressions, and I used to take people into their past life. And so much, because some people, I'll just give you a weird example. There was a lady, she had severe backache, and she was just walking, and she was young. She was only about 27, 28 years old. And, she came to me, and the mother, it said that we went to, anyway, for treatment. So we were doing some sound healing, acupressure, nothing worked. Yoga didn't work. I thought yoga will work. She had all the medical reports. Nothing was working. All the medical reports were clean, that there was nothing wrong with her physically. And yet she used to carry that pain. Then ultimately I thought, okay, let me take her into the past life. So when we took her into the past life regression, she started speaking, we recorded. She said she was working, I'm working this rice fields, there's rice fields all over, and I'm holding this heavy sack. And these soldiers are telling me to carry even more. She kept on saying all that, and she kept on saying about the past life. And then when she was carrying a very heavy sack on her back, she died. So that, and she was in Vietnam. She even said where she was, everything. That carried in her thymus gland, the memory pattern. And because of that memory pattern, which was here, straight away, it was affecting her spine. But there was nothing wrong with her physical spine. You understand? So when we do this rejuvenating, we are bringing back here the energy which we removed, like doing the installment. We removed it, and then we squared it and compressed it. After compressing it, all that went into our pineal gland. We get the secretion from our thyroxine, and we gulp, and take it back into our moving center. From there, we rise it back into our emotional center. From emotional, back into our thymus, the center of love, where we are holding too much hatred, where we are holding so much of negativity. That is why we bring it back here. And then after doing this for 1 minute, we feel that release. But our Guruji said it has to be done every day 9 minutes only. And then you go to sleep for a while. When you sleep for a while with the 3-step rhythmic breathing, the TVR breathing, you can feel that it is all being cleansed, because then after doing this, a little bit of relaxation is very important. Now, do we have time to do the 9 minutes, or I've spoken so much about, but it was necessary to speak.
We will surely love to do practical exercise. And there was one question in the chat that we have to exhale from mouth, or only in the fourth exercise we have to
Only,
exhale.
oh yeah, thank you for this again, Sims. Okay. Now only in the fourth one that but this in none of them you're breathing through the mouth. You're breathing out from the mouth in the like in the fourth one. 2, 3, 4, 5, because you're doing with so much force that all the cells, the dormant cells which are sleeping, lazy cells, start shaking up. You understand? So it has to be with the force, right? But before this, we even do a Swiso exercise with 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, like, which I'll not do today. Again, it's okay. Then there's golden nugget. Then we take the energy up, 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 up again. So that's the other part of it. But let's do the rejuvenating for 9 minutes, and then you all will go to rest afterwards. Okay, but please, we'll not continue the session while you're resting. It has to be a whole like, relaxation session, but just try to lie down later. Okay, if you can't do with us, it's fine. Just do as much as you can. Okay, so are you all ready? Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sit straight.
Yes, ma'am.
Hands on the way, hands on the chest. 1 second.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1.
All right.
1 minute. Each step.
Okay. Now I want you all to sit. Either you can sit cross-legged, or you can sit, I'm just getting the music ready. So what you do is, you can sit cross-legged. Okay. Sway is all right. I just bring the laptop, and then cross-legged is better because of the energy going from here to here. Okay. And then put this mudra is also, these are called half moon mudras. And then you put both the mudra on top of each other. So and this finger comes here. Okay. So this finger comes here, and this is the heart mudra. All right. The anahat mudra. So I won't go so much detail into the mudra, but this, these are the 5 elements. So this you touch here. You understand? Yeah. All right. Put it on your heart. Feel your heart. And the music is just going to restart again. Just feel your breath. Feel your breath and feel what's there. Feel what's there. Just feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Absorb it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel your heart. And now you'll do the 1, 2, 3, you'll expand, 5, 6, you'll contract. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale. Okay. 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1,
2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. In, out, out, in, out, out, in. 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out. Only move the chest, not your whole body. Only the chest. Only the chest. Expand the chest, contract. Expand, contract. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. In. Okay, now abdomen. Okay, here again, both the thumbs. 5, 6. In, expand, contract. 3, 1, 2, 3, expand, 5, 6, contract. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Just, I will not unnecessarily get emotional. This is your affirmation here. First affirmation was, I'll not get distracted by people saying whatever they say. I'll try to be within myself. Not allow other outside calamities to affect my mind and body. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out.
3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5,
5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
3, 5, 6.
Okay, now both. So abdomen and chest, stretch out your legs, hold your toes. But don't move your body like that, just look straight. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Chest and abdomen both. But don't move the whole body like that. So you can feel it. Pull your perineum up. Pull your perineum up. Feel it in your perineum moving. Feel that energy in your moving center. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Okay, now installment breathing. Okay, so out, out, out. 5 times in from lower to out.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Up, 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 out, up, 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 out, up. Okay, now square breathing. Okay, sit straight, close your eyes, inhale from the right side, 5 seconds. Hold your breath, 5 seconds above your head. 5 seconds on the left side, vertical. 5 seconds underneath you, hold your breath on exhalation. Inhale. Expand your chest. Hold. Exhale, contract your chest. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Sympathetic nervous system. Hold. Central nervous system. Exhale. Parasympathetic nervous system. Hold on central nervous system. Pause. Okay, now all that is refined. It's all come up. Now all that has reached the pineal gland. Take one hand at the back. Inhale, look up. Pinch your nose. Tuck your chin down. Gulp. Gulp. Gulp your saliva. Gulp. 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 Up. Exhale. Inhale. Pinch your nose, hold your breath, one hand at the back, gulp, tuck your chin down, gulp, gulp, gulp. Look up, exhale. Inhale. Gulp, Good. Good. Look up. Exhale. Now inhale. Gulp all that nectar. That is Amrit. What you're gulping is all Amrit. Look up. Exhale. Now all that Amrit has gone down. You have to bring it back to thymus. Stretch out your legs. Number 3 to 1 again.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 5, 6.
In, out, out, in, out, out.
5, 6, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5.
Chest and abdomen, both moving. Take that energy up, up. Pull the perineum up. Take it to number 2. From number 2 to number 3. Push it up. Push that energy from number 1. Moving center to the sex center, to the emotional center. From the emotional center in to the heart. Open your heart. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Open your heart. Feel it in your heart. Absorb it in your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. When it's open, remove all those memory patterns which you've been holding for many, many lifetimes. Release those memory patterns with the new you is stepping. New you is stepping. The one who has been cleansed, refined, rejuvenated person. And that is you. Remove all those negativity. Open up. Don't lament and hold those karmas. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, now lie down. Lie down, everybody, just for 2-3 minutes. We have to do a short relaxation for all the cells to be equally balanced in the body. Just deep breath in, inhale. Inhale, inhale with a 3-step rhythmic breathing. Just lie down, one hand on the chest, one hand on the abdomen, and feel your breath. Feel your breath. Just feel your breath. Feel your breath. Feel your breath. One, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Chest and abdomen both moving. No other parts of the body. Now you can place your hands on the sides. Feel the chest and abdomen both moving in synchronization. 3, 5, 6. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Relax. Relax your right leg from the toes up to your hip joint. Relax. Relax your left leg. Now relax. Relax your spine and your back. With your 3-step rhythmic breathing, relax your abdomen. Relax your chest. Relax your right arm from fingers up to the shoulder. Left arm, fingers up to the shoulder. Keep on moving your chest up and down, abdomen together. 5, 6. The technique, chest and abdomen both moving up. Volume of air should be equal in both, and the rhythm is 12 breaths per minute. Remember this rhythm. Remember this feeling. It's all within you. It is all around you. Feel it, feel it, feel it. And relax your throat, your thymus gland, your thyroid gland. Relax your mouth. Feel the saliva in your mouth. That is the nectar. Swallow it and relax. Relax your chin, lips, cheeks, eyes, nose, forehead, and the mind. Just relax your mind and go into a deep, deep state, deeper and deeper and deeper with your TBR breathing. You are transforming yourself into a new you. 2, 3, 4, 6. Six. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale. 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2. Feel totally relaxed, the mind, body, and spirit. Totally relaxed, manifesting your astral body. Now, bring your awareness to your physical body. Feel the nad within your body. Nad of the tones. Balancing your body into musical tones. Nice mini cosmic smile in your face. Feel it. Absorb it. Remember, it's all around you. It's all within you. Remember, remember. Feel your breath synchronizing with every organ in the rhythm of nad, the rhythm of swar. Now become aware of your physical body. You can move your toes, you can move your feet. And slowly and gently, keeping your eyes closed, bend your knees and come into the seated position. Very, very, very slowly drift back. Drift back very slowly and gently. We shall end the session by chanting Om 3 times in a prayer. Deep breath in, little through the mouth. Om. 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 Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace be to all, peace be to all, peace be to all. Just rub your palms, keeping your eyes closed, bring your palms against your face. Then very, very gently tap, 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 and open your eyes. Thank you all very much. I'm sorry we've taken a bit longer time, but thank you all so much for joining. Any questions, or anybody wants to share any feelings? Or
Thank you so much, Dr. Kalpana ji. So yeah, if you have any question or any comments, you can raise your digital hand and we'll unmute you.
yeah, no. Did you? I hope you all understood. I was going very fast because of time. Actually, this whole workshop, it's a workshop and it takes at least 3 to 4 hours, including the conscious sleep and everything. But anyway, we are having a retreat in Rishikesh regarding this particular topic. It's all going to be under Fibonacci sequence. That it's on 4th to the 11th of October. So if anybody wants to join in that retreat, in Rishikesh, in a full Chatti ashram, very beautiful place, please do so. You can contact me or you can contact Nehaji. She has the flyers as well. And we can, or she'll put the whole flyer on the group. Yeah. Thank you so much. And thank you all for wonderful souls, wonderful energy from all of you. Thanks. So nobody has any questions? Everybody understood it clearly? Even the biological part, we tried to simplify it as much as possible. So is it okay?
Yes.
Poonamji?
There's a hand raised by Meena.
Yes.
Yes, Meenaji, you can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, it was a very interesting workshop. It's the first time. I haven't finished watching the first one totally because I know it's on the YouTube. But I think there's a lot to remember for a beginner. I felt so maybe it just, as you say, needs practicing and practicing. But where would could we have like a little chart to go through? Oh, is there something like that somewhere where we can?
Notes which I can share. I have notes and I have the music. I can share it with Nehaji. Then she can just share it. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll share it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's the easiest way is just because it's all on a recording.
Okay.
Video recording. You can just keep on watching the video recording.
Yes.
Rewind, keep on watching. I think that's easier than even just reading through the chart and all that. Chart is I have the charts, I have the books, but it's a bit complicated. So, you know, and a bit of it is in my book as well, Yoga for Health, Wisdom and Harmony. I've written a book on it. Or not just, it's everything together. So,
okay.
That's
interesting. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anybody
Thank
else?
Yes, question. Where can we get your book in Kenya?
It was in Nairobi in Textbook Center. But if it's not there, you just let me know. I'll send it to you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Anything else? Anybody? Piara, thanks for joining. Gautami, Pauna, all the students have joined. Thank you for joining. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, Neha, I hand over to you now.
Friends, there is an announcement of 3 days workshop of juice detox workshop. I have sent a link in the chat box. You can join that group, and we will be doing 3 days of detox through juices. So it will be amazing to see you all there. And as ma'am has invited all of us in Rishikesh event, so we will be sharing the flyers with you all. So we can have interaction with ma'am one-to-one. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thanks. Yeah. It's okay. You can come on. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am. And this 3 days
Thank you so
workshop,
much.
we will having 72 hours of continuous meditation also. You can join at your convenient time.
I will, and send me the link. I'll put it in our group as well. We've got a Prana Shakti group. I'll put it in that as well. Yeah. So if anybody
Sure,
from
ma'am.
okay, that's nice.